Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Daniel, and boy do I have something cool to show you today. If you can't have fun with photography, then it's no good. So let me show you what I got sent to us. Let's check it out. So Bwine contacted me, said, would you like for us to send you a drone? And I thought about for a tenth of a second, and I said, absolutely. Drones are the most fun you can have. I love drones. And this one may be the most fun of all of them. Now, I've only flown DJI drones, so I don't know anything about the Bwine system yet, but we're gonna learn. So let's open the box on this bad boy and see what we got in here. As you can tell, I haven't opened it. Taking the plastic off now, so we will see it together for the first time. I'll try to make sure you guys can see this stuff. I should have done this at the table where I can point the camera down, but I think we'll be okay. It's a pretty big product. All right, move the knife out of my way so I don't cut myself. And we've got in the box, we have a nice, looks like a nice case zipped up in some plastic. Take it out of there. And yes, it's a very nice case. As you can tell, it says Bwine down on the bottom. So we will open it up. All right, we have 2 batteries to start with. I think the run time on these are about 25 minutes each, so that's pretty good. I think my DJI Neo is only about 12 minutes. And then we have a controller. The controller actually comes with it. It is one that you use your iPhone with, but this does have more information on the bottom than if you're used to flying a Neo. You know, you just got the basics and then you watch your phone at the top. This one does have a screen on top that does give you some information. So you pull that part out and put your phone right in here. On the bottom, grab the little handles and you screw them right in. Get those on. Yeah, I love flying drones. In fact, my last drone got away from me when we were in Florida. I took it up for, I don't know, about 30 feet, and I was just letting it sit there for a minute, and I looked up and it was gone. It was flying over the pool at our hotel. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Anyway, I got it back over to the ocean, and it was just flying. It was just out of control. So I hit crash button on it, and it just crashed right in the ocean. Luckily, nobody got hurt, and it was fun. But you know, it's never fun to lose a drone, but it's better than somebody getting hurt. But anyway, back to the Bwine drone. Hopefully, this one won't do that. This is our controller. This is where your phone goes. It's like this. Similar to that right there. And then let's open the drone and see what we have. Now this drone is much bigger than the Neo. In fact, this one has to be registered with the FAA. This one weighs, I think, 4.5. I'll have to look, I don't want to tell you wrong. But it's got, well, that is much bigger than my Neo. There we go, we are now extended with the Bwine drone. Propellers, everything. Take the case off the camera right here. And you've got your camera, and there is a gimbal in there to keep that thing straight when you're flying. So I'm gonna put it back on for now because I don't want anything to happen to the camera before I actually get it off the ground. It feels like it's made pretty good. It's a little plasticky, but it's not, I mean, it's just normal. It's not cheap plastic, but it's not super hard plastic either. I guess you got to balance, I guess, for flying and for crashing. You know, nice balance in there, so I would imagine that's the reason. This is where the battery goes. I'll stick one in there. But yes, I love flying drones, and we have got so much stuff coming in from our affiliates right now because our channel is growing so fast. I want to throw out a thanks to everybody who is a member of our channel. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. I remember we went from 0 subscribers, and now we're up over 23,000. I just appreciate each and every one of you. That's what allows us to get products sent to us so we can test them out. So battery goes right in here. Imagine that lines up. That lines up with those, and we'll just put it right in, right there, boom, and we are ready to go. I'm not sure if this plugs for power or uses battery. Okay, this charges, okay, good. So you don't have to worry about batteries on this either. It's got a charger on the side. So anyway, guys, here is our Bwine drone. We will be flying very soon. Hopefully I won't crash it. It will go, I think 400 or 500 feet high, but here's the kicker. It'll go out in distance of 10,000 feet. That's almost 2 miles. I'm not going to fly this 10,000 feet away from it, A, because I'll crash it when I get to 1.9 miles and I got a 4-mile round trip walk. But that is very cool knowing that you could. I'm not a professional drone pilot, but it's very cool to know that you have that distance, because, you know, one day I might be a professional drone pilot. Who knows? There are a lot of, right now I use them mostly, like next week I'm shooting a model. I'm gonna have a fly-in with a drone on her while she's posing, then we're gonna switch to the cameras. So right now I just use them kind of like B-roll, but they are fun. If you guys saw, I think last year I did one, it snowed real heavy, and I flew the drone up into the snow, and it was very pretty. If you haven't seen that video, go back and check it out. It's pretty cool, very pretty being way up in the air in a drone, watching this snow fall and seeing it on the ground. It's very, very cool. But anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to flying this, and I'll take you guys along with me for the ride, because, hey, if I crash it, I want everybody to see it. But it's supposed to have a beginner mode on it to help you not crash it. So I will start with a beginner mode. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm a professional photographer, not a professional drone pilot, although I do love flying drones. So anyway, guys, we got our drone, got our controller, we got 2 batteries, we got a really nice case, and then they've got all the different cords for whatever type phone you've got. Now, they've even got this that you can lay over. I thought this was pretty handy. You can lay this over your controller, so when you're new, you can look and see what everything does. I thought that was a pretty ingenious idea. I'll probably be using that too. But when you put your phone on the top, it has cords for all different phones. I have an iPhone 12. My wife has a 17, I think, so we all use different cords. But whatever cord you need will be in the case to fly the drone, the instruction booklet, and I probably will be reading that after my last experience with my drone in the ocean. But, you know, you gotta have some fun. And photography, as you know, my whole career I've done photography. I've enjoyed it. Yes, it is a lot of work. And there's tons and tons of work when it comes to weddings. But there's also a fun side of photography. And I call this the fun side of photography that will also help you make money. Like I said, I'm going to be using it for a model shoot next week for B-roll. And I've got yet another camera we're going to have set up. So we're going to have some weird angles when we do her pictures next week. Tashandra's going to be with us again. And we're going to do a couple shoots. I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be using the drone for B-roll, and then I've got the DJI Nano that we're going to be using for B-roll. So it should be a fun time. So anyway, guys, just want to show you what Bwine sent us. Special thanks to Bwine for sending us this drone out. We will get it going and get it tested. And I was trying to find the weight for you guys. I will let you know in the next video the weight. I apologize for not knowing that off the top of my head, but I will get that to you in the next video. If you have this Bwine drone, let me know. If you fly drones, let me know. Any hints that you guys have for me, I'll take them. I'm not an expert on drones other than I love to fly them. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. We're going to get this going soon. You guys have a great day, and be sure to check in next week when we fly the drone in on the model. You guys have a great day. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks.